Alright guys, this is going to be a quick video just to kind of give you an update about what's going on with our 1973 Jimmy K5 Blazer project. We've got the top off, we've got the dash stripped down, and I've got some white epoxy primer laid down. So I'm fixing to throw a little green paint on there, so stay tuned. Alright, so yeah, this is the dash for our 73 Blazer project, and I'm not doing anything crazy here. I welded up a few extra holes that have been drilled for various switches over the years. There are a few holes that haven't been used, so I'm not sure why they didn't use those when they installed them, but you know, we'll figure that out. If I need more holes later, I'll drill more holes later. One thing I did change though was the opening for the radio. This older GM vehicle has the old two knobs radio here, and frankly one side was already ripped apart. So I used a template from the radio I bought, and I stuck it up in here and I welded in a little box to hold the radio. And I also welded it in at a little bit of an angle. It sits at probably about a 30-degree angle to face the driver a little bit nicer. Then I filled it in, painted it, done. So that'll be neat. I'll show you that when it's all said and done. But otherwise, everything else is completely factory. We pulled all the wiring out and we cleaned it up, and I got rid of some extra wiring that we didn't need. I do plan on running power windows, power locks, and a power rear gate eventually. So that'll be added into the wiring harness at some point. And of course, I'll be running some better speakers and an amplifier, so I'll neatly tuck that in as well. So let's get painting. Alright guys, so if you haven't seen the before videos, I am using Tamco colors for this Blazer project. And we are using, ooh, look at that green, that is green. We are using a Sublime Green. It's actually a Sublime Green Pearl. This is a base coat clear coat system. It is not a tri-coat. It is designed to replicate the look of a tri-coat, but it's a little bit easier to spray than a tri-coat. So let's mix and spray. Wow, this Sublime Green looks amazing, and I don't even have a clear coat on it, so let's throw down some clear. Alright guys, so there's the green all done and it's dry now. It's been curing for about 24 hours, so it's about time to reassemble this thing. Came out really well, but I think I might put a little extra paint on there because it does seem to be just a little bit darker than this other paint here. Here we got two panels that are kind of close together. And like I said, this is the original color I painted it, and this is the new one. And yeah, this looks like it might be a little bit darker there. It's kind of hard to tell because it shifts colors so much as you change angles on it. So I can probably use that to my advantage. Most of this dash is going to be covered up anyway. You can see it's kind of splotchy up here on top. I did that on purpose because I just wanted it green. I didn't want to waste too much paint. But down low, where it shows, oh look at that, I got a little run on the clear. I'll have to tune that up. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good overall. So let's reassemble. Alright, well here's my rebuilt AC heater box, and I've got the vacuum harness and the wiring laid out as it's going to be placed into the dash. So I'm just going to work this box up into the dash, feeding the wires through the firewall. Once I get it bolted in, then I'll wrap the heater controls and the fuse block wires over the brake support until we can get everything mounted up on the other side. Alright, so this is my rebuilt steering box. It's all cleaned up, and I decided to leave it just a natural, I'm not sure, it's not fiberglass, it's kind of plastic resin with fibers in it. But I still need to do some wiring. I've got a few of these wires marked for replacement, and I need to replace some connectors and the blower relay. But I've got some wire ordered online. Apparently I don't have any orange or purple 10 gauge wire. Go figure. So anyway, I'll be replacing the burnt wires. To seal against the firewall, instead of using a non-hardening sealer, I decided to go with some of this 1/4 inch high density foam with that adhesive backing. And I just cut it in strips and then outlined the box and the new 4 Seasons blower motor. I got a new 4 Seasons AC evaporator, and what else? I've got a new dryer as well. Okay. Alright guys, well here's the dash, all sprayed with a bunch of stuff installed. I still need to get some ductwork for the AC system, so I haven't installed the glove box yet. And I need to do some wiring still. A lot of these wires were just burnt to a crisp, so I need to rewire that stuff. And I went ahead and tightened up my steering column as well. There are 4 bolts deep down inside the steering column that can work themselves loose over time. So I pulled this thing apart and Loctited all 4 bolts and reassembled it, and wow, what a difference. This is so nice now. Well, just to kind of mock this up for you, I'm going to slide in this old radio. Right there. Done. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.